All right, for program number 5, and we're looking at whether or not you can create classes and return methods, is you are given this program right here. It wants you to go through there and complete the program, and your output is going to create a car constructor. And then within the car constructor, you want to be able to um, call the horsepower based on the engine. So for this one right here, the information that's given you is this is going to go through there and initialize a new object of the car class, new car, and once again, just like program number 4, I have set this up, or well, the program's been set up to go through there and allow you to be able to enter these values in right offhand. You'll notice the first thing is, since this one right here, forward is in the double quotation marks, that's going to be a string, and it's going to come back over here and it's going to print car get data, and then it's going to print. The whole key to this is being able to come back over here and creating this actual method out of the car class, which is get data. And so you've got your two different classes in here. One of them is going to be engine, the other one's going to be car, and you're looking at inheritance and composition on being able to put this one together. So I'm going to come back over and pause this video. I encourage you to try to solve this on your own, and we'll see what the video or the actual code looks like. Let me type this up real quick. Alright, so I've gone through there and finished doing this. You'll notice nothing up here has changed. Once again, one of the requirements of this program was that you needed to go through there and have this output display. Remember, we're getting away from the system.out.println and using object-oriented programming and using constructors and methods that we create on our own. So for this right here, we're going to come back over here, and under the class engine, I'm going to set the horsepower, and I'm adding the public engine, and then within the parentheses, I'm going to do an integer. So my horsepower is going to be a whole number, and it's going to be the value that's put in here. One of the methods that's available in here is going to go through there and going to be the command for println engine constructor called. What this does is creates your constructor to give you the information that you need for your horsepower. For the get horsepower, I'm going to return horsepower, and this is going to pass my information here from my private up into my main method. And then I've also got my car class. Remember that that is going to be a composition problem because a car is going to have an engine. And so I'm coming back over, and this is going to be a string type in the engine, set to engine. And then when I come back over here, I'm going to set it here, and this is why we call this an actual instance of composition, is because all of the information that's in here in the class engine is going to take its values and go through there and combine into my overall car class. So this one's going to go through and set my string. My string T is going to be set off of my new engine, which we did up here for my class engine, and it's looking for what my horsepower is. And then I'm going to come back over and get data. This is going to allow me on my void method to take this information and actually pass it back into my main method for my car type, and then it's going to go through there, and plus type is going to give me my value, which was the Ford, and then for my other one for the horsepower, and it's going to do my get horsepower method, which all that information gets displayed out here in your final information, or your final output is going to look like that. Once again, if you watch all these videos, I apologize for repeating myself, but you're going to get partial credit for this if you go and turn this in that's typed up. It's really just going through there and taking a look at the programs now that you've thought about it and just putting it to practice. So that concludes problem number 5.